Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Inside Spurs channel. Hope you're well. Hope you're still enjoying your Monday, whatever it is that you're doing. I was just about to head out and I was about to go down the shops and I checked my phone really quickly before I go, and we've been hit with two transfers. Not just one that I predicted, one that I didn't see coming, and one that I'm surprised about, and I'll tell you why. Of course, we're talking about the Galatasaray double swoop for Tanguy Ndombele and Sanchez. We'll talk about the deals as a whole, and we'll talk about my thoughts and feelings about it, but why I am a little bit surprised. We'll jump in. So to give you an idea, first and foremost, about Tanguy Ndombele. Tanguy Ndombele is confirmed as a here we go to Galatasaray. The agreement in place is over a loan deal. There is an option to buy as well. He'll be flying to Istanbul to complete his medical later today. I did a video earlier. If you haven't seen it, please go have a look. I did a video earlier talking about the Tanguy Ndombele situation and how I expected him to actually go to Galatasaray. And I did that video before this news hit. So, am I a fortune teller? Can I predict the future? Do you need the numbers for the last three? You know who to come to. Look, the reason why I said it was I saw the Vicino deal from Lazio to Galatasaray falling through. We knew we wanted to move him on because he's not going to be part of the 25-man squad. You get some wages off the bill. It kind of suited everyone. Galatasaray needed a midfielder. I would assume they're going to be taking like 30 or 40% of his wages, which is about 60 to 80 grand a week. We'll be paying the rest. You might get €1 million for the loan fee, right? It's good for all parties. Let's be positive about it. If he goes to the Turkish league, to Galatasaray, and absolutely blitzes it and tears it up and he plays very well, you never know what might happen. You're never going to get your money back for him. You're not going to get 50, 60 million back for him. But if you get 10, maybe 15 million back for him, because he's done so well in Turkey, it's not the worst punt in the world. I mean, he went to Napoli, he wasn't playing. You can't really regain value if you're not playing. But let me use an example of a player who was in a top 5 league, went to the Turkish league after things hadn't worked out, then went to a different top 5 league because of it. Nicolo Zaniolo, you'll remember him. He was at Roma. He was he probably is Italy's best prospect in a long time. Jesse Adogi might have something to say about it now, but Zaniolo was supposed to become one of the greats of Italian football. He had fallen out Mourinho at Roma. He then goes to Galatasaray. He then joins Aston Villa this summer. So, look, we shouldn't look at Galatasaray or the Turkish league as a whole as a step down or a winding down to a career. You can look at it as a stepping stone to greater things. Zaniolo being a very recent and very credible prospect development, we'll call it. So look, fingers crossed it all goes well for Tanguy Ndombele. Fingers crossed he regains his I would say his love for football. He's on time, he's enjoying his football. Then do you know what? Tanguy Ndombele enjoying his football is a player and a half who I don't think will ever play for Spurs, but there's no reason why he doesn't have a lot of suitors next summer. So I'm all here for it. I hope he does well. The Sanchez one is the one that I'm confused about, okay? So their window's still open. Ours is shut. We no longer can replace players. So the Sanchez to Galatasaray deal is actually a permanent transfer. The final details are all still being ironed out. That's what Fabrizio Romano said about 10 minutes before I started recording this video. I'm confused about that one personally because we needed centre-halves. We went for Tapsoba, who just signed a new contract today. Went for Chalobah from Chelsea right at the end of the window. They rebuffed us, and that was for a permanent deal. We went for all these different centre-back options. We obviously get Mickey van der Ven, which I think most Spurs fans are very happy about. But we kind of got left short. And I was thinking, well, Sanchez is a credible backup who can give you minutes when you need him to. I think he's had a bit of a renaissance under Ange Postecoglou, not becoming a world-class player or a great player, but a good backup, a solid backup, right? We now let him go. Now, obviously, we were wanting supposedly something like 15 million euros. And look, we'll get some all right money for Davison. That's not to say we wouldn't. But now we're looking at it going, well, hang on, who's our backups now? Well, we've got Van der Ven, you've got Romero. You've then got Davies, who also masquerades as that left-back backup behind behind a Destiny Udogie, maybe a Perisic, and a Session when he's back, who else you got? Well, you got Ashley Phillips. Okay, well, you know, he's 18. You know, is that the right decision? You know? Oh, and you got Eric Dyer. Oh, panic. Look, the fact is that I'm not impressed with this deal is because you let Sanchez go, you've let Tanganga go, and you let Joe Rodon go. You let 3 centre-halves go, you've replaced none of them. You brought in one because you needed him, right? That's not a replacement for those guys. He needed to come in and start. Longlay's no longer here as well, okay? Now, I know you might not like any of them, but that's not the point. The point is you've lost 4 centre-backs, you brought one in. Can you see where the issue is there? The maths doesn't really add up. In reality, you needed at least 2 in, 4 out. And I consider it a Longley an out, okay? You might not, but the same rule applies. From last season to this season, you lost 4 centre-halves and you brought 1 in. 2 if you want to consider Phillips. But I thought Phillips was going to be more of a project. You'd bring someone else in. That would be the backup, if you know what I mean. You know, per Schurz. We were looking at Tosin Adarabioyo. Just feels like we're a little bit short in that position. And I think in January, we're definitely going to have to put in some money into that position and get a player in there, because all it takes is one injury. And now we're hitting backups that, well, Phillips we've not seen. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll have to see about that. And we'll wait and see what the numbers are of these deals. But anyway, we'll see. Anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy it. Drop a like on the video if you did. Hit me in the comment section below. Are you happy about both deals? Are you confused about Sanchez deal like me? Let me know below. I want to have that conversation. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and hit the bell notification for more. But anyway, guys, that's the end of the video. And I'll see you all very, very soon. Take care, guys.